I have to go live with my phone for this because I can't use anything else at the moment. Also, I'm not really going for top 100. Now while I did submit a submission, I wasn't really going for top 100.
Who just joined that illustrious fold? Katanas, Mr. Rubu, Tommy Unald, Yumi, King Rules, Charlie Pangus, Bams, Dep B, Kitchen Kills, Gabrielle. Welcome to some of you. Welcome back. And
Bams.
First time. There's some familiar faces in there. Also some brand new ones.
Congratulations, bro.
You just
Everybody that just made it.
Bro, you can't hold back today.
I can't, bro. Listen, if you just made it, congratulations. We love you guys. Please, I hope all you guys are streaming your reactions. It's awesome. We're gonna be looking back, seeing it. You guys are gonna have chances to come on as well. You see, we ran already. There's a lot of people. 70 being announced today, so it's gonna be hard to get you guys on. But I'm bro. Seabass, I can't wait. I want to do. I see you moving. The communities are involved.
Give a shot what they want. I'm gonna.
Come on.
I'll plug in my phone. With everything. Let's see if it's charging.
Excitement and because just secondhand, I know what goes into creating these products and putting yourself out there, and to see your name on the screen, like I haven't even lived it, and it makes me nervous. So it's just so much excitement for those people who are really getting to bask in that live with us. It's so incredible.
Dude, I lived it. I lived doing this, like reacting to the face channel, watching, like, dude, I'm nervous right now. Like, I'm low-key jumpy for everybody watching.
I know, man. Summer of 2020, we were announcing 100 names, and you were just one of them. Just like Dara League, just like Ice Gaming, Isaac, Horizon, Devise, Mochi, Jinsu, Mini Mamba, D-Mooch, and Raz. That was just, first of all, congratulations. Welcome to the Phase 1 Top 100. Just like I'm reading off these names, is like I was reading off Faxity about 18 months ago. You were in the same spot, and look at you now.
And, bro, I want to give a special shout out to Icy Gaming, bro. I'm not going to lie, when I watched your submission, it was so creative.
Yeah.
VR chat, I don't know, I'm not sure. I think it's VR chat, cartoon, wait something. He remodeled it and made like a whole story. It was sick, bro. Super impressive. And you killed it, bro. You really did. But speaking of winners that we just chose, last week, if you guys didn't tune in the show, I shot up with the blaster, the Wall of Duty. And a lot of you guys were announced. And I got some DMs from you guys talking about facts. I got picked, but where's the merch? Guys, you have to be following FaZe Clan on Twitter. Make sure you're following FaZe Clan on Twitter to get DM, because that's where you're gonna get a DM from to win your merch. But are we gonna take a look at the Wall of Duty?
Let's see it. Who's on there this week?
Let's go. Every time I see it, Billy Sue reminds me of my old friend.
Bro, we go crazy with the X-Shot collab. Like, we're not just bringing X-Shot, we're bringing Billy Sue, we're bringing everything.
Like, wait,
Does that come in a package? Is that in a standard packaging?
he's a better shooter than me.
Oh, I think we're giving away one of these this bro. That's crazy.
I want to go there and put my name on there, bro.
That's the best Halloween costume I can think of all time. Oh, can we spin that around? Spin that around? Perfect. Who's on there?
Who we got?
I can't even read it. I got good vision, but not enough for that.
Yeah, I'm
Hopefully
20,
chat can read it, because I can't read that, unfortunately. But if you're on the screen, you just won.
And we'll double check them, obviously. But if you guys won, make sure you're following, please. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. See, that's what I need the goggles, bro. Nice, nice. There you go. There you go. Okay, guys, if you're on the screen, please, bro, because I got a few DMs. Make sure you are following FaceClan on Twitter. That way, you guys can get DM'd by FaceClan and you can get your merch. Congratulations, though, to the winners.
You can get it any which way. You can get it at shop.faceclan.com. You can get it from being live here on the show with us while we're just handing it out.
Man,
Get it anywhere.
crispy merch, fire merch, but we ready, bro? Because I'm itching for it. T-Bass, I know, like,
Bro, I think we just gotta keep rolling. Like, I'm sitting here, just like you said, I'm looking at the chat, and I know they're here for the giveaways. I know they're here to hear what I have to say. Maybe they're not. I don't know. But ultimately, they kind of just want me to shut up so they can figure out
Another
what's
10.
up 100. And I'm fine with that. So they see it, because I'm
let's
fine
go.
with that. I
Ready
respect
for
it.
the video. Come.
Welcome back, and welcome. That's 10 new names, man. This is like, I keep saying this for every 10 because it's true, but especially the last 20 that we've shown are really illustrating that, like, every submission is different, man. Like, everybody brought something completely different to the table, including things that we've never even seen before, or we don't have people who do anything close to that. Like, people are taking talents from all over the world and putting them into this contest. It's incredible. There's something new with every submission.
Yeah, and I mean, like I even said this, but I feel like we're gonna repeat it. Just their communities that come along with them, and the diversity of gaming to working out to music to IRL to rap, everything. It's just so cool seeing.
Without question, man. And there are some incredible communities, like incredible communities, even in that 10 names that we just listed. Like, there's JF, Ultras, Weethan, Deny, King Impact, Rockamoose, Benchwarmer Brand, Nate Root, Rosati, Biceps. Guys, welcome to Phase 1 Top 100, and thank you for bringing your community with you and your different talents and crafts with you, because it's very welcome here. You guys earned it. Welcome to the Top 100.
Let them know, Seabass. But yo, speaking of winners, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Me and Seabass just got the green light. You guys want to stick around for this because Seabass, we got the green light to give away a PS5, guys.
Oh, word.
We're
Nice.
gonna be giving away a PS5. We're gonna
A little harder to come by than you'd think.
Hey, I want to figure out it. I want to win this. I need a
You
PS5.
throwing your hat in the ring?
I might, bro. So stick around, guys, till the end. We're gonna be giving out more detail for that. Also, make sure you join the Discord, discord.gg/phase, right?
Yep.
Got that right?
Discord.gg/phase.
PS5 giveaway. They're not easy to get, so make sure you stick around for the end.
Without question. I mean, we're doing everything, like I said, here on the show. We're giving you face merch. We're giving you PS5. We're giving you ghillie suits. Phase X shot zero blasters. Like, we're giving you literally everything. And here on the show, in fact, I don't even know if you know about this, but we're about to jump into a sneak peek promo at the FaZe Fights documentary that we're dropping right now, leading up to my man, FaZe Tomas.
Oh.
You know he's fighting this Saturday, right? That's my guy. Like,
March
I
5th,
gotta,
right?
I gotta get a little sentimental for a second. Like, I have known this man for 12 years. 12 years. First started online. I was 15 in high school, just gaming. I met some guys. I started to play with them online. Like, they were the people that I started to game with instead of my real friends. I transitioned. They became my friends, and it was guys like Tommy. It was 12 years ago that I met this dude, and now we built a brand together, we built a business together, and now he's stepping into the ring. And I can't really explain to you in better words than that how emotional that is for me. But for all of our fan base and audience, I mean, you guys have been following along with Tommy for 12 years, just like I have, and everything that he's done, always stepping into a new craft and finding a way to not just excel but dominate it. And I can really speak to one thing, and that this actually isn't that new of a craft for him. Like, I understand, obviously, he hasn't been in a boxing ring before, but as it relates to martial arts, I know the guy pretty well, and this has always been a passion and an interest of his, far before I even knew him, or far before, influencer fights were a thing. Martial arts has always been a craft that he's pursued, and most importantly, had a breadth of knowledge about, and really desire to learn more. So I can't really say enough about how much I'm looking forward to this event, not just to see the fight, but really for what it means for him to put his everything into one moment is really challenging. Not a lot of people can do that, whether or not it's a fist fight or anything else in life. To take something and put your all into it for 6 months is not an easy task, and is something that the majority of people on this earth are not equipped to do. So I can't really say enough about how much this means to not only him and me, but really everyone here at the FaZe family. So obviously, we've been documenting everything. He's been training for a long time, and we've been recording the whole thing. And live on our YouTube, FaZe Clan, of course, you know our YouTube, we're airing a documentary. I believe the first episode just went up today. Obviously in our FaZe Fight series, and I think we've got to look at it to show you guys right here on the stream. So why don't we roll it right now?
I feel like I've been training like half my life for this moment.
He's got something to prove out there, and it's gonna be scary.
Like, this is me going to enemy territory, taking down one of their guys in front of his homeland, in front of his family and friends.
King Kane is honestly crazy to be in this fight.
He's asked for this. I definitely visualize myself doing this. I'm gonna win. That's it.
Seabass, I have something to tell you, bro, after watching that.
What's up, man?
You don't even know about this, bro. You know I wanted to spar Temper. Dude, hear me out.
Just
Hear
for
me
fun,
out.
or?
Dude, hear me out. Months ago, when I went to LA, me and Temper, we're chopping it up, and I was trying to get a video for my YouTube to spar. And now that I've seen this video, and I see what he's getting, like, just looking at him, I knew I was gonna lose regardless. And now just seeing that, I have no chance, bro. I have no chance. I was doing it for fun. I would
love to, like, I really respect the fact that it took watching that to convince yourself that you didn't have it. Like, you actually could have got yourself to do it had you not seen the footage. Like,
I was
That's
feeling like
impressive.
Apex. I was feeling like Apex, bro.
bro,
Apex
you,
confidence.
and this is no disrespect to you, you do not have the confidence of that man. He is convinced that he's the best in the world at everything in the world, and you cannot tell him otherwise. And usually he's right.
I thought I had it, but after seeing that, bro, Temper, I'm rooting for you, bro. Go crazy, buddy. But, dude, you know what I want. Do I gotta tell you? Do I gotta tell you what I want?
Nah, man, you know what? Run it. We don't gotta say anything else.
Come on.
We got 10 more. Run it.
Yeah. Vermax was really someone that I was hoping would make top 100.
Man, I'm sweating it. This is just like we're announcing.
Again, I could care less if I make top 100 or not. I mean, obviously, I'll be really excited if I make top 100, but
I don't know how we're
I kind of just made my submission for fun and
like. There's
whatnot.
such incredible talent that was just on display. I mean, you saw it from John Wick, you saw it from Jenny, Sakura, Nadia, Dilly, King Cryptix, Stratus, Seth Myring, Alex Loya, and Vermax. Welcome to the Phase 1 2022 Top 100.
Once they get done announcing the last 10, I'm wrapping up stream though.
D-Bass, when the way you just said that made my heart drop, bro. Oh my god,
It's
bro.
okay, man. You can relax. I hear you every week on the show telling people to relax, and now I'm gonna hear it tell you can relax.
I'm trying.
You don't
bro.
gotta worry. Oh man, but it's tough. It's like, trust me. I know that I know that you're stressed about this, and I know that there's thousands, there's millions of people out there who are stressed about this. They're watching. They put their heart into something. They put themselves out there. They were vulnerable, and they threw their hat in the ring, and they don't know whether or not they're going to see their name. You know, it happens in all recruitment challenges. It happens in most things in life, but especially it happens here where there's going to be a lot of people who may feel disappointed. And trust me, we're here to tell you, you have done, if you just tried, you have put yourself ahead of the person who is next to you. Like, all you had to do in order to better yourself and really put yourself out of your comfort zone wasn't make the top 100. All you needed to actually do was try. And the fact that you've put yourself out there is an incredible accomplishment. And I know that that will fall on, some form of deaf ears for some people who will be upset, but I really hope that these words will ring true, and I'm sure that you'll reflect on them and look back in time and understand that really just putting your name out there is the absolute best thing that you could have done. And trust me, as someone who sat through and watched every single thing that came in, there are a lot more than 100 people who are deserving of these spots. We can only pick 100, and that's just the nature of the beast. But trust me, I'm not just saying it to say it. We were agonizing over many, many, many names. And there are a lot of people out there who won't see themselves called that did a fantastic job, that have something incredible, not just to bring to FaZe, but to bring to all the content online, or even in the real world. There are some unbelievable talents that we've seen, and it really sucks that we can't bring everybody through. Unfortunately, there are only 100 people that can move on, but to anyone out there who in content creation, better about the career that you're trying to pursue. Hopefully you made some new friends, found a new audience, started to really grow roots that will lead towards the community that will support you throughout this wonderful thing that we're doing here on the internet. And I'm sure this won't be the last time we do it, so hopefully we'll see you again next time. But we do still have 10 spots left. There's 10 people we still got to show.
Bro, 10 more to complete top 100. Like, to me, that is mind-blowing. I'm nervous. Like, I'm actually nervous to who we're about to announce, bro. See, guys, I think you couldn't have said it any better, though. If you don't see yourself, don't feel disappointed. The fact that you signed up and did what you did is a W. There's a lot of, bro, and you're not, the proof is there. So many people in creative.
Yeah, because I feel there's just a lot of people too that just don't have enough confidence to really pull themselves out there and stuff.
If you don't see your name, make sure you stay grinding and
Seabass. So, couple things. All right, I know the chat is done hearing every word I gotta say, but I got a couple more things for you. All right.
Okay.
For the top 100, if you make the top 100, you better be ready, because we are about to announce the challenges here live. So stay tuned, because if you're in the top 100, we got some news that you might want. And also, I'm just reminding everybody, we're gonna bring you all onto the show in the coming weeks. We want to talk to everybody, learn your story, and hear from you. So we will be in touch about bringing everyone into the show who wasn't on today. But Back City, wait, I actually think there's like 2 more minutes of things I gotta talk about. Are you cool to just wait? Are you cool to just wait?
Dude, Seabass, bro, I just want to get it. Like, I want to get it over with because I'm nervous. But you know I got respect for you, bro. So
You know what? All right.
Can't
Facts,
disrespect
facts,
you. I'm gonna
facts.
have to wait, but
All right. So that was a joke. I was kidding. But I can't air the top 10. But if you would like to ask someone who goes above me, you can bring them on. I hear we got Lee in the other room.
okay.
Our CEO. I don't have the authority to pull on the next 10. But if you want to ask him, you can plead your case.
Yes, let's go.
All right, we got him in. Lee, how you doing?
We got a man.
What am I being roped into?
So, Fact City really wants us to put the next 10, the final 10 on, but we don't have them yet. So, you got to give him the authoritative hold on. Because he's not listening to me.
I just want the next 10.
Listen,
We'll get to it.
We all want the next 10, but we can't give what we don't got.
Okay.
You know? So listen, we're just gonna have to hold on another moment. Keep a little patience. Keep people in a little bit more suspense. I mean,
We'll
I
get
see
to it.
you're sweating it. I see you.
Yeah.
Now I'm sweating it. Now you got me sweating at this point.
Well, look, we got to make sure that everybody who makes the top 100 this year is prepared. This is a new beast. We've done recruitment challenges before, and the prize was, congrats, you joined FaZe Clan. And to millions of people, that was enough. But we changed the game this year. This year, we said, if you win, not only do you get to join FaZe Clan, but you're also afforded the opportunity.
Why am I my
shake
up open as I literally start knocking things over?
My first question for you: there's people all over the world who tried out for this, and some of them don't even really know what they're in for, because we're throwing some crazy things at them over the course of this competition. So, what advice do you have to the top 100 about what it means to be part of this organization and things they should get ready for?
Look, part of it is actually the kind of flexibility that you need to be a talent in all different settings and all different experiences. And, we collaborate from, anywhere from going super deep into esports and into YouTube, into Twitch and streaming, to dealing with the NFL and dealing with hockey teams, dealing with Manchester City. Like, we kind of everywhere where our community kind of lives and thrives. And I think being multifaceted, I think being kind of quick on your feet and able to adapt into different circumstances and still bring the essence of what makes you a great talent and what makes you excited and what makes you have the ability to either bring your vibrant community or build a vibrant community in all of these different ways. We're just kind of a huge platform where you can the more kind of weapons in your arsenal, the more you'll be able to capitalize on the opportunities that we put in front of you.
Oh, absolutely. I think, I actually think this contest really, really well prepares people for what's to come, because we're throwing everything at them. I mean, Fact City can attest, as somebody who was part of it. You wake up one day and you didn't even know what the next challenge was going to be. Now, obviously, we're doing it a little bit different this year, where the challenges are a little more tame, gives you a little more time to think and prepare. But once you make the top 20, it's entirely different, because we're streaming that entirely live for 15 straight days, 24/7. And that is going to be completely different than anything we've ever done. And as you said it, you got to be prepared for things to change. Expect the unexpected.
Yeah, definitely that. And look, the tenacity to kind of maintain that high level of output throughout that whole experience. I mean, that's also going to show what people are made of, right? And that's a part of kind of what I think, the talent on our roster has to do. It's hard to get up every day and kind of push the envelope and deliver for your community, for our community at large. That takes a lot of discipline, preparedness, kind of having your mental attitude right, and it's hard, right? It's not for everybody, right? That level of consistent pressure and consistent expectation to deliver. That's kind of where put that top 20 in this environment, and we'll start to see where the cracks are. You know.
Absolutely. I mean, I think you just said it perfectly in that we really will find some diamonds in the rough. And I think, in our Phase 5 competition in 2020, we also found some more diamonds in the rough. We had some people who didn't win that went on to join us as employees. That was the first time we'd really looked at that, and we brought some incredibly talented people into our company, not just to represent the brand, but to build the business. And even I'd love to hear from you using Tarek as an example of what it means to people out there to know that they're not only competing for a spot in FaZe Clan, but that we're looking for people to give jobs too.
Yeah, look, I think that was like really one of the coolest parts of that last Phase 5, that we could really show our community that, the type of talent that we're looking for is not necessarily only the type of talent that is in front of the screen. We know how creative and talented and aspirational our entire community is, and to be able to have found Tarek through that process. And Tarek is such an incredible part of our organization now. What he brings is it's intangible. It's hard to describe. Like, even when I find myself, like, when we're in some meeting and I'm going around introducing people and I get to Tarek, it's like I almost like reinvent each time how I describe who somebody like Tarek is, right? Trained as an architect, created an agency, deep in Web3, like he's so multifaceted, super talented, and like the fact that came from Phase 5 is, I think, something that we're all really proud of, and just something, a signal to our community that, like, hey, there's not only one way to come into our fold and into our family.
Absolutely. That's one of the biggest things that we're preaching here every Thursday on the show, is that just because it's Phase 1 doesn't mean there's not a lot more people out there who are going to have an opportunity come their way that they would have never expected. And I think I'd even love to hear from you as well what your direct advice would be to some of those people who may not make the top 100 this year, but have something that they need to foster and grow. What would your advice be to those people?
Yeah, well, first of all, it's like, don't think that door gets closed, permanently. Like, we still keep eyes on people that came through Phase 5. Like, we still, the people that we put our eyes on, because we know just because you might not have been ready at that moment, it doesn't mean that you won't be ready in the next moment. And so I think number one, just like, never say quit. Like, don't, like, if you have a passion for this and you feel like you have an ability for this, like, it does, sometimes you got to knock on the door 99 times, and it's the 100th one that when the door opens. So, like, to me, and I actually talk about this as, like, the secret for success of, like, almost in everything that you do is, for me, boils down to grit, which is like a tenacity and unwillingness to take no for an answer, to keep going under adverse conditions. And, like, that's kind of, that's almost the whole, Phase 1 challenge, is so much of that adversity, and so much, you've got to pick your head up above so many people that have come into this thing, that, like, part of what we're looking for is, like, do you have that grit? Because that, being able to kind of, put that into gear once you're, in phase is critical. Like, it's not like, whoever gets selected as the winner of Phase 1, like, that may be one moment of victory, and it's the finish line of that, but it's really a starting line for the rest of their career. And, like, that's the attitude that we are looking for and that we need, where, like, everybody, where you wake up that next morning and the attitude is, this is the first day of the rest of my life, and I'm going to maximize this experience, and I'm going to maximize all the resources and all the things that are available to me as part of the FaZe ecosystem.
Absolutely. No, I mean, I think you said it perfectly, and that this is an opportunity for someone to come into either the top 100 or 20 or 1 and open a new door for them, right? Hand that metaphorical baton off to themselves and keep running. But also an opportunity for the people that don't make it through to understand that, okay, I did something great here, and I'm going to grow from it, and I'm going to learn from it. So no, I think you encompassed it incredibly well. thank you for joining us on the show. I think you're one of the more interesting guests that we've had. So it was a great time talking to you. I don't have any more questions, but I know Faxity does. I mean, he brought it up the second you came on, and I'm going to let him ask you again now.
We got the green light to let the 10. We got it. Can we show the 10?
Can we run
yes? We need the yes from you.
Run
We
it.
need the yes, Lee.
Run it. Just go run it.
Oh,
Run it.
where you going?
Run it. Run it.
Man, it's different seeing that 100.